Maybe we're chasing the wrong thing. I damn sure didn't expect this. No intro this time. Straight to the video. Yeah, folks. Coach Simmons again, and this right here is kind of crazy. This is according to the Department of Education, Equity, and Athletics 2021 2022 expenses. Yeah, so the expenses for the SWAC. This is basketball. The budget, complete budget, male and female, recruiting, staffing, everything. And I want to give a big shout out to my homie D1 360. Anything you want to look at as far as uh, budgets, uh, school switching conferences, realignment, he's on it. Any historical conference you're looking at, he's on it. But this right here, this lets you know something, man. So the top level is the amount of money they use for their budget for basketball. The second level is the rank in the country. The rank in the country. So if there is no, how does one put this nicely, emphasis on a sport, you get what you're going to get. Looking at theirs, comparing it to, let's try another HBCU conference. Sorry, that's not the MEAC, that's the MAC. Yeah, so here you go. 1.85 million. Now you might say, well, it's not that big of a jump. It's more of a jump than you realize. What it's saying is a lot more of these teams have an emphasis on their sport, which is why MEAC basketball is considered better than SWAC basketball. Let's be honest about that. You see the Morgan State emphasis, the Norfolk State, NC Central. Hell, even Howard has the biggest budget as far as so yeah, so looking at that, you can compare it to other conferences. Yeah, you can compare it to Western Michigan, Northern Illinois, even Kent State. These schools are comparable. The top schools are comparable to the lower tier FBS schools. I mean, they're doing better than ULM, Monroe, Arkansas State, Troy, even Appalachian State. But if you want to really get into it, this list shows you the emphasis that HBCUs have on sports. Once again, this shows you the emphasis HBCUs have on basketball. Basketball. Big East, SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Pac 10. Stop comparing yourselves to the Power Five. There's no comparison to the Power Five from the SWAC or the MEAC. You're within range of the Ivy League, NEC, stuff like that, yes. And those schools have actually won tournament games. But to be the bottom two, that's the emphasis we're going to have, the bottom two. I mean, we can get deep in it, but it's like, it's no comparison. Everything you look at, even look at all the schools ranked, every single rank comes down to one thing. We don't care. These are the last 10 schools with budgets for basketball. Southern University, Jackson State University, USI, Grambling, Alabama State, UAPB, Linwood, Coppin State, South Carolina State, Alcorn, Mississippi Valley State. That's pathetic. And if you're thinking we're a football conference, right? Oh no, we're a football conference, coach. We're a football conference. These are the budgets. This is 2021, 2022. This is prime time Deion Sanders time. Let me sip my tea. These are the budgets. Grambling, $4.69 million. That's the highest one in the SWAC. Bethune-Cookman was second. One more again. Bethune-Cookman was second in the SWAC. FAMU was third. Texas State, fourth. Alabama State, swear there ain't nobody else SWAC but them, fifth. Sixth goes to A&M, Alabama that is. Prairie View, 7. Southern, number 8. Then we come to Jackson State, Alcorn State, Pine Bluff, and Valley. We knew Valley gonna be dead last. We kind of thought about Pine Bluff. There's no way in hell you could have told me Alcorn and Jackson State were that low in the budget to get out what they got out to maintain being two of the best teams in this conference. Damn near double their budget Grambling has done. Grambling has damn near doubled their budget. This is football. You want to go deeper? I like going deeper. Let's discuss the MEAC. Now, there's only like 6 schools in the MEAC, right? NCCU. Your reigning, defending, undisputed HBCU champions. They have the biggest budget, hands down. Howard, second. Well, on this list, is second. Around third in HBCU. Then you have Norfolk State, Morgan State, Delaware State. I'm going to stop at SC State because there's reasons for this. Every single team in the MEAC besides SC State has a bigger budget than Jackson State, Alcorn State, Pine Bluff, and Valley. Every single team. And let's go deeper. If you want to see the appearance and or effect of HBCU sports, the biggest budget for any HBCU football team is number 14 in the country, Tennessee State, $6.342 million. Tennessee State's budget is bigger than North Dakota State, UC Davis, Cal Poly, Idaho, Bryant, Campbell, all that stuff, North Dakota, Eastern Washington. Tennessee State's budget is bigger than all of that. This is before they got their influx of money. But about everybody else. NC Central is number 34 in the country. Tarleton, 40. They just started. Grambling, 46. Charleston literally just started their damn program. They're 40. Well, moving up their program, sorry. Grambling's 46, the highest the SWAC has. Once you get through Grambling, your next HBCU team is Hampton at 68, 22 spots lower. Then you get your FAMU and blah, blah, blah. You want to know where Jackson State lines up on here? Out of 127 universities on the FCS level, 127. Hold up. I need a simple T. They had 110. 110th out of 127. Now, people, what the hell is going on? 110 out of 127. Then you have your Alcorn at 112, SC State at 113, drop down. They got UAPB at 114 and Valley at 121. Thank God they ain't dead last this time. But until we can control the amount of money we bring it in, and I don't want to talk about no goddamn contracts and no damn TV channels. I'm gonna pass that shit. Until we can control the amount of money we're bringing into these universities, we should not even consider anything else about moving to another conference. Until we can control the budgets being this deplorable. I mean, it's amazing Jackson did what they did, with or without Coach Prime. This is year one, basically. It's miraculous the baseball team did what they did. It's miraculous Coach Reed is who she is, where she's at, with this lack of investment. Once again, if Jackson State was the lightning rod, if JSU was the lightning rod and their budget shows it for expenses goes, every team in the MEAC, every team in HBCU land, except for 4. Valley, which we always knew. UAPB, we kind of knew. Alcorn and SC State had a bigger budget than Jackson State. If that's not getting it out of the mud, I don't know what is. Every team besides Valley, UAPB, SC State, and Alcorn budget sort of dwarfs Jackson. The closest to Jackson above them was A&T at 101, Prairie View at 98. Imagine what they can do if they can control the amount of money they spend. Imagine what they can do imagine what we can do if we get our budgets right. I'm not saying we're going to depend on the government for almost had me there. Depend on the government for anything. How can these schools maximize their budgets? How can they maximize the amount of money coming in? we're gonna hurry in this video because it's getting too long. Want to show y'all once again 2021, 2022, the revenue numbers for HBCU team. MEAC, Norfolk, Howard, Morgan State, Delaware State, Central, SC State, Coppin, and whoever this is right here. Now, looking at the OVC, Tennessee State, no, hold up. Tennessee State's revenue, 15.5 mil. So that's kind of on par with the MEAC. I'm gonna go back to the Big South. Hold up. Sorry, CAA. My bad. There's Hampton, 10.2. A&T, 26.9. That's their revenue. Dwarfs damn near everybody. Comes to the SWAC. Where we at, people? Total revenue. SWAC is one of the poorest conferences out there. In fact, if you look at it any deeper, the average SWAC income is 10.6 million. Makes it the poorest conference in FCS, FBS, everybody. So before we can try to compare ourselves with the SEC is getting, Big Ten is getting, ACC is getting, Pac-12 and Big 12 are getting, we got to first get what ours is. Coach Simmons, I'm out.